Hello children, how are you? Today we are going to read a very interesting story, and the title of the story is After 20 Years by William Sidney Porter. Let me tell you something about the author. William Sidney Porter is also known by his pen name O. Henry. He was an American writer. He is credited for writing over 250 stories that are known for their surprise endings, also called sting in the tail. He is widely known and appreciated for his short stories. One of the most prestigious literary awards in the world is O. Henry Award, given to the writers who show excellence in the short story form. Children, what do you understand by the term pen name? It is an assumed name used by a writer instead of his or her real name. After 20 years tells the story of Jimmy and Bob, two childhood friends who made a pact to meet up after 20 years. Children, the story begins like this. The time was barely 10 o'clock at night, but it was cold. The policeman moved along the empty and deserted avenue. When about midway of a certain block, the policeman suddenly slowed his walk. A man was leaning in the doorway of a darkened hardware store with an unlighted cigar in his mouth. As the policeman walked up to him, the man explained quickly that he was waiting there for a friend. It was an appointment that had been made 20 years ago. The man said that about 20 years ago there was a restaurant called Big Joe Brady's restaurant. The man in the doorway struck a match and lit his cigar. The light showed a pale, square-jawed face with bright eyes and a little white scar near his right eyebrow. He had a large diamond in his scarf pin. The man further said that he had dined at the restaurant exactly 20 years ago with Jimmy Wells, his best chum. Jimmy and he grew up together in New York like two brothers. He was 18 and Jimmy was 20. He was to start for the West and they had agreed to meet there again exactly 20 years from that day and time, no matter what their conditions might be. The policeman found the story quite interesting. The man was sure that Jimmy would meet him there if he was alive. The waiting man said that he had done pretty well for himself in the West, and he hoped that Jimmy had done half as well. The policeman asked if the man had heard from his friend since he had left New York. The man replied that they wrote each other, but after a year or two they stopped doing so. The man, who had come 1,000 miles to fulfill an appointment with a friend of his youth, smoked his cigar and waited. The man who was waiting took out a handsome watch with fine diamonds. The policeman asked him if he was successful in the West. He replied, surely he was. He hoped Jimmy had done half as well. He was a kind of plodder. The policeman took his way, asking the man if he would wait for his friend. The man replied that he would wait for his friend for another half an hour after the promised time, that is 10 o'clock. About 20 minutes he waited, and then a tall man in a long overcoat walked up to him. Is that you, Bob? He asked doubtfully. Is that you, Jimmy Wells? Shouted back the man at the door. The two friends met, and walked up the street arm in arm. In the glare of the electric lights, the man from the west turned to gaze upon the other's face. It was not his friend Jimmy Wells. The tall man in overcoat said, "You have been under arrest for 10 minutes. Silky Bob, here's a note I was asked to hand you. It's from Patrolman Wells." Bob trembled a little while reading the note, which read, "Bob, I was at the appointed place on time. When you struck the match to light your cigar, I saw it was the face of the man wanted in Chicago. Somehow I couldn't do it myself, so I went around and got a plainclothes man to do the job. Jimmy." Children, so you can see the man from the west got suspicious. The man from the west was Bob. He got suspicious on 2 occasions when he observed about the man in overcoat. He was suspicious about the height of the person and about the nose also. So these were the 2 points of suspicion for Bob. The theme of the story is loyalty to friend versus devotion to duty. So children, this is all about the story. You see, Bob wanted success at any cost. He fed his egotism, which led him to be unethical to achieve success. He was brought to a rude halt in his life. He lost the race to Jimmy, who was ethical and satisfied to achieve success at a slower pace. This is all about it. I hope you have understood it well. Thank you all. Take care of yourselves.